Hello, everyone. This is Cheyenne Marling with BC Management, a Castellan Solutions company. I want to put together this little informational video with some helpful tips on our compensation study. Now, this year, I'm pleased to say that we have our 20th edition of the Business Continuity Compensation Study. And really the purpose of doing this study is to help educate the profession on all the different factors that impact your earning potential. If you're a hiring manager, what should you be offering as far as compensation to retain your top talent, as well as if you're looking to hire within the industry, fill a new critical role. And really, quite frankly, if you're a professional and a practitioner in this industry, you absolutely need to make sure you participate because it's a wealth of data. Again, not only understanding your earning potential, but how marketable you are to your peers within the profession as well. So to access the study, go to bcmanagement.com, click on research and insights. I'm a little tongue-tied right now. Click on BCM compensation and career studies, and it will take you to this landing page. Now, when you're here, you'll see that we are encouraging participation by March 3rd, because after that point, we will start the data assessment to produce the report, as well as the customized dashboards, which I'm going to get to next. And then you can see here, there's two links to participate. There's permanently employed, unemployed, retired professionals. And even if you are a permanent employee of, let's say, a consulting company like PricewaterhouseCoopers or IBM, as long as you're a permanent employee, you want to make sure you participate in this first study link. Now, if you're an independent consultant, contractor, fixed term, if you're a temporary employee, make sure to participate in the second link. Now, who should participate? Really, again, anyone who's involved in the resiliency profession, business continuity, disaster recovery, IT resiliency, crisis management, regardless of your role, you should participate. The study is global, it is worldwide. We are really truly neutral to the results, and we do a lot of trending over the last, now it's gonna be 20 years producing the report, and it is completely confidential. I'll get to that as well. So if I showcase what the study looks like, here's what the permanently employed, unemployed, retired study link looks like. It has some helpful hints on, again, making sure understanding is completely confidential, what have you. Here's where we get right into the dashboard. So only study participants can get the customized dashboard, and you can choose your 3 top preferences. And it will either be by your expertise, business years of experience within business continuity planning from less than 3 years to more than 25, or you can choose your job title. We have consulting again. If you're, again, PwC, IBM, you'd want to choose one of those job titles. And then as well from entry level, all the way to even including president, if you are president of a service provider or sales, marketing. You can see there's very general job descriptions. So for example, program manager manages the entire program, but no staff management. Vice president director, that individual does manage the entire program, but they do have staff management. So to pay close attention to that, these are general job descriptions to help guide you in understanding what dashboard might make most sense for you. Now, if I were to continue, then it gets into your recipient profile. Very important. We do not need your information for you to complete the study. We do, however, at the bare minimum, need your email address. Without an email address, we have no way to send you the complimentary report or the customized dashboard. Now, if you choose to share your information with BC Management or the BCI, which is our study partner, then you want to check one of those boxes. What that means is they get your contact information. If you choose none of the above, we do retain your email address and include in our future study groups. But aside from that, your contact information is not included or shared outside of this study portal. Very, very important. Now, if I were to go through and choose, again, we have gender assessments, ethnicity. Again, it kind of helps us from a trending standpoint. Then you can include, obviously, your geographic location. Now, if you were to choose, there is a lot of logic built into the study. So I want to make sure I emphasize this. If you were to choose Canada or the US, the follow-up question will be, what's your area code? Because it helps us further assess region for you, since we always get a great response from Canada and the US. If you were to choose the United Kingdom, Then you get a follow-up question on your region within the UK. Now, we are more than happy to include regions for like India and Australia and other countries in the future, but we need to have that response that's continuous to really justify that additional study question. But if I were to include anything outside of Canada, United States, or the UK, if I were to choose, let's say Turkey, for example, the follow-up question would be, what city or region are you in? So again, if we have a great response from, let's say, India, we can do it even this year too in the study assessment. Now, if I were to continue in the study, then it gets into currency, and this again is the whole part of the study, right? So what your currency is, you can choose again how you receive payment, the currency you receive payment in, your employment status, and then it gets into company demographics, because individuals want to understand if the company, like the size of the company, has trends and how it impacts your compensation. If the company is global or just based within one country, how many professionals work within your company, the gross annual revenue just within US dollars, please. This again gets us an understanding if there's any trending factors there. But then we get right into the work experience. So what was your professional career before joining your current profession within resiliency planning? You want to choose the best choice. We have how many years have you been in the complete workforce? Everything else, even including outside of business continuity planning. How long have you been with your current employer? Current employer, same role. I don't want to go through all this because I would be talking probably forever, but I do want to emphasize a couple more things. This next follow-up question is, how many years have you been working within each discipline? So obviously you're doing so much more than just business continuity, disaster recovery, operational resiliency, but this piece is really important. If a section or a discipline does not apply to you, you can skip it. You don't have to answer all of these. So if you have no experience doing audit, don't answer it. You can skip it. Only answer the ones that apply to you. Same thing for this next question. Again, you're doing more than just business continuity planning. You might be doing a little bit of operational resiliency or maybe cloud infrastructure. Again, you can skip it. I'm actually zeroed this in because I actually already answered this question and went back, but only answer the ones that apply to you. So what will happen is it will automatically auto add to 100% below. So although there's a lot of zeros here, it's because I went through and I answered this and now I went back to the study. So it's showing zeros, but only answer the ones, you can skip the ones that don't apply to you. And then it goes through management, transferable skills, leadership skills, real world planning skills, education. As you can see, I'm skipping a lot of the questions now, but please make sure the better response you have, the better it's for you with that customized dashboard and everyone else. I'm just trying to go through an informational video. Education, your highest degree that you've obtained. But then the follow-up question is, do you have a specific degree that had curriculum related to business continuity resiliency management? This is not including an industry certification, only including if it's a degree with curriculum related to business continuity planning or resiliency. If you were to select no, you would skip the follow-up questions. No, I selected yes here just for a demonstration, but selecting yes, the follow-up question is, what degree did you get? And where did you get your degree? So we have a whole list of universities and colleges that we've been gathering throughout the years that have some curriculum based within our profession. Now moving forward, then we get to the certification piece. Now, if I were to select no, that I don't have a certification in good standing, I skip that entire certification piece of the study and I get right to the security clearance. Now, if I go back and I select yes, so there is a lot of logic built in the study. If I were to select yes and continue, then it gets to how many certifications that I have that are in good standing. So you can select the best choice. And then you can see that the next section breaks out the certifications based on the discipline expertise. The first section we have is business continuity resiliency, and then it's broken out by the certifying bodies. Then we have, moving forward, if you have a certification from a university. So the first piece was a degree. The second piece is certification. If you have one from a university, or if there's another relevant certification specific to business continuity that was not included. Then we get into the crisis emergency management related certifications. So all those that are Homeland Security, a lot of the independent studies from FEMA, DHS, the certifications through IAM were also highlighted under this section. Moving forward, then we get into risk management related certifications. So as an example, you will see that we do highlight, I believe DRI should be highlighted again here as a risk management. Yes, right here. So we do have more certifications to the DRI that were not included in the business continuity section because these are more relevant to risk management. Moving forward, then we have audit governance related certifications. And then we also have information security. So the CISSP through the ICS squared is also listed here. And then we go through the technology related certifications. There's ITEL also included in this section. Then we get into other related certifications such as the Six Sigma, Prince2, PMP. Those are also very relevant within our profession as well. Now moving forward, I'm just going to highlight a couple more things. We get to security clearance, but then more importantly, we get to the job title. So definitely make sure that you select and read through carefully because these are general job descriptions to help with the assessment because program manager with one company can mean something completely different with another organization. So you can see here program manager manages a program for maybe an entire division, maybe entire corporation or government sector. Local country only, not multi-country and not globally, but no staff management. VP director is very similar to PM, but they have direct staff management. They have a regional lead where the regional lead is managing the program with or without direct staff management, but multiple countries. Maybe for Asia Pacific, they're managing the regional program. Then you get into global program manager where they're managing the entire program globally, but no direct staff management. And then we have global program head, again, managing, overseeing the program with direct staff management on a global basis. So really important to take a look at those. If you are in consulting like IBM, PricewaterhouseCoopers, what have you, you'll want to choose consulting professional services because then you'll get a follow-up question on, well, what is your role within the professional services organization? Then we get into the compensation piece of the study. So the first section, you can see that it does auto-populate whatever currency you selected. You want to make sure you respond to the study in that currency. The first section is on base compensation, and you want to answer on is your annual compensation, not monthly, but annual 12-month earnings. And you want to make sure that you don't abbreviate or round up. So you're not going to put 100K, you're going to want to put 100,000 instead of 100K. And this is your base compensation only. Follow up, we have the bonus as a percent of your base, commissions if you're in sales as a percent of your base, and then we get into the benefits, what have you. I'm going to scroll all the way down, but when you end, you want to make sure you hit submit. Otherwise, your response will not be recorded and it will not show that you have completed the study to get that customized dashboard, which I'm going to show. Really, really important. When you hit submit, it will take you to a landing page. And this will give you an opportunity that you can, hey, share with your colleagues, share with your peers. I just did the study. I encourage you to do it. You get a dashboard, you get the complimentary report and what have you. Now, let me show you what those dashboards look like. That's really, really important. So last year, we probably published about 40 different dashboards. So we have dashboards for the US only. And again, we break out the US by years of experience in business continuity planning and by job title. We also have globally, everyone who responded globally by years of experience in business continuity and by job title. We also published last year a dashboard just for Canada. No further customization because I think we didn't receive enough. We need to receive 100 respondents within a country to publish a country dashboard with additional customization. So here's an example. We did publish one for the UK as well. If we get a great response from India or Australia or any other country, again, that benchmark is 50 respondents to produce a dashboard for that country. And if we get over 100, then we apply additional customization to make that dashboard that much better. Now here you can see this is for permanently employed 21 to 25 years BCM experience. This is for global. So you can see by country, and this is, we did convert to US dollars. When we do the dashboard for Canada and the UK, that's in their local currency. I'm just showcasing one that just happened to be converted to US dollars globally, so you can see the different breakouts with the different countries. And this is something that you would get, again, as a study participant. But it's great because it goes through even by earning potential, by gender overall, ethnicity, by job title, again, for 21 and 25 years of experience, what's the job title? What's the average base compensation by job title? It gets into looking at your level of separation from the executive management team, total years work experience. So again, it's a lot of great data, looking at everything from management skills, leadership skills. And as I mentioned, this is really important data because it's not only giving you an understanding of how your compensation is measuring up and all the different factors that impact your earning potential, but it also gives you an understanding of how you compare to peers that are in the same, again, level of experience or job title as you. So here's an example. If I get through a little bit down the dashboard, as an example, I can see, managing a design implementation of a BCM program from the ground up. You can see here that 14.3% of the individuals who have 21 to 25 years globally have implemented a program 10 plus times. So it's a great way to understand, again, not only your compensation and how it matches up, but how you compare to your peers within your level of expertise. And just as another side note, here's one for USA. So in the USA dashboards, we don't have all the countries. It's only including the USA compensation. So last year, we had 37 respondents who were 21 to 25 years, and their average earning potential was $147,000. But again, the dashboard mirrors everything we just went through as well. So great data. I hope you appreciate this kind of informational video. If you have any questions, reach out to me. But again, encourage your associates, business associates to participate in the study because everyone gets the great dashboards. And after that March 3rd cutoff, we'll just continue to make the dashboards that much better as more and more people participate. But definitely be sure to participate by March 3rd because we need the data to, of course, produce that great report as well. And then get as soon as we can get the dashboards out to you, that's really the kind of the driver there as well. So again, I hope everyone enjoyed this informational video and make it a great day. Thanks so much. Bye.